Um, Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I recently asked you guys to send me questions about me, so I'm going to answer those questions here in this video. It's a Q&A type of video, so I'm going to answer your questions. I'll be looking on my phone, so excuse me for that. Okay, let me start with this first. My name is Portia. For all those who don't know me, I'm sorry for looking both ways. My name is Portia. I was born and bred in Potchefstroom, Northwest South Africa. I started my primary school in Tepa Primary School. A few of you guys will know that. And then I went to high school, started my grade 8 there and completed my matric there in 2015. And then in 2016, I went to study at the University of Free State in Bloemfontein. I'm currently studying education. I'm now doing my final year. Yeah, so there's nothing really interesting about me regarding that information. So let me just get straight to the questions. I'll start with this first one. It says, what are the challenges you face from being a woman around your block? Being a woman around my block hasn't been really challenging. It hasn't really been challenging because I'm from Promosa, Axel Park, and it's a very small area. So I'm not exposed to a lot of things that might add to the challenges a woman can experience or come across. So I can't really say it's challenging because it's just a small area. So there's nothing really like gangsters but the only thing that can be challenging when I was still growing up is that everywhere you go, you just get guys, random guys trying to talk to you, and it's actually get to a point whereby it gets really, really, really annoying, and you feel like you can't go anywhere without anyone trying to harass you. So it's that can only be the challenge, but it's not really challenging as a woman around my block. Yeah. Next question. What's the one thing that you've done but you'll never do it again? Slut. Do you really, really, really want to know? Do you really want to know? Okay. Let me just say one thing that I did before and I'll never do is trying to fit in. Ever since I started primary, I tried so bad to fit in terms of getting friends. So I tried to be like the rest so that they can consider me as their friend. So that's the thing that I've done before and I'll never do again, because I've realized that if someone is meant to be in your life, you don't really necessarily have to try to fit in or be someone else that you're not, just for them to appreciate you or just for them to allow you into their personal space. So trying to fit in, it's one thing that I've done before and I will never do again. There are also other things, but I don't think they meant for this video. Next question. When was the last time you cried in front of someone else? What happened? I actually was talking about it just a few minutes ago with someone, and the last time I cried in front of someone, it was last year. Yeah, it was in front of my ex-boyfriend. Yeah, what happened? Do I really have to say it? Like, you know why? But if you want to know, yeah, he cheated. He did. That was the first and last time, I promise you. Next question. Whomst are you? I already answered that one. What's like being the prettiest girl ever? Okay, thank you for considering me as the prettiest girl ever. But I'll just say I'm just blessed. I'm thankful for being the way I am. I'm not bragging, but I'm thankful. And but it does get annoying. It gets annoying in a way that takes me back to that question, yeah, what's like being the woman in my blog. You can't go anywhere without anyone trying to approach you. So talking from experience, everywhere I go, almost every day, there's always going to be that one guy who's going to try to approach me. So when I say it gets annoying, is that sometimes it gets to a point whereby I become someone else. By that I mean that a guy will come, try to talk to me, try to approach me, and then when another guy comes, you find that that guy only wanna try to have an honest conversation with me, or they just wanna ask me something, or they just wanna ask for directions, and then I'll think they're coming with that approach like the rest of the guys. So I'll just be that person, I'll start being rude, start swearing, because it gets to that point. Every time when someone comes to talk to you, because you're used to that based on experience you nearly learned it previously. So it gets annoying sometimes. And sometimes you find girls who don't like you for no reason, just because they feel intimidated by your potentiality, they feel intimidated by your beauty, they wish they were like you, so they get jealous and then they just hate you for no reason. Some will just assume you're living a certain lifestyle that all pretty girls live, like slay queens, because I get that a lot. So sometimes it's just, like. The next question, what is your ambition in life and what's the reason for starting the channel? My ambition in life, I want to be my own boss. I don't want to own one building. I want to own a lot of buildings. I want to be involved in a lot of projects. I want to see myself as that independent woman who people think or assume has got everything, not in terms of like materialistic things. Like when I work, I want people to be like, she has everything. So my ambition in life is to be my own boss. What's the reason for starting the channel? I'm into all things beauty. So that's the reason why I want to start this channel, because this channel is going to be based on makeups and challenges, pranks. But the most content that I am hoping to deliver to you is about all things beauty. So the reason why I started this channel is because I wanna enjoy myself behind the camera doing what I love, which is makeup and talking to people. I'm a bit shy, I'm nervous. Right now I'm so nervous, but it's one of the reasons why I want to start it, just to get out of my comfort zone and do something as a hobby, something that's going to shift my focus from academics and just negativity in life. The last question, what were your most challenging moments in life thus far and what did you do to overcome them? Okay. Having confidence in myself, believing that I am beautiful. I have struggled with that for a very long time. It only started this year when I started believing that I am beautiful and I can do anything that I want. Hence, I started this YouTube channel. So believing that I am beautiful, it was a struggle from primary, high school, first year, second year, third year of university. It has been a challenge to me, because the only time I believe that I am is when someone comes and tell me that you are very beautiful, and it will only last for a moment. Oh, someone told me I'm beautiful, that shows that I'm beautiful. Okay, then I'm gonna start believing that, and then it fades away after a minute. So believing in myself, it has been very challenging to me. And then how did I overcome it? There is nothing really specific that I did to overcome that feeling. I just told myself every day, you are beautiful. God created you like this because you are beautiful. There's no one like you. So if you can't accept the way you are, if you can't love yourself, if you can't believe in yourself, who else is gonna do it for you? And in order for people to love you, you need to love yourself first. In order for people to contribute to your happiness, you need to be the center of your own happiness. So if you're not gonna do all of that, how are you planning to deliver it to the young ones since when you're gonna be a teacher? So in order for Elena to believe everything that I say, I also have to instill it within me first so that I can deliver it to the next person who's looking up to me. So that's the challenge and how I basically overcame it. Another challenge can also be making friends. I am bad at making friends. So ever since primary, also taking back to one of the questions that I've read and answered, trying to fit in, that was a challenge to me. Just making friends, because I had to fit in. I had to try to fit in. I had to be like them so that they can appreciate me. I had to be like them so that they can consider me as their friend. So how I overcame it, because I said it's something that I'll never do again. So basically I overcame it. So how I overcame it, it's also not specific. But what I can say is that what I did, I just started talking about it more often to people who are close to me, like my best friends from high school, talking more about it and hearing different opinions on what I should do. They always tell me no. If like recent, I had this conversation with some guy about it, and then he was like, a true friend will come into your life. You don't have to force anything. Something that is forced, it's always bad. Doesn't bring any positive outcomes. It's not gonna add value into your life. So I just had to just believe people who are meant to be in my life, they will be in my life. People who are meant to leave, their chapter is over, so I don't have to force anything. People who are not in my life, they meant to stay far away. So that's basically it. I didn't want this video to be long, so those are the only questions that I chose to answer. And I'm sorry if this video was a bit, everywhere, all over the place, because it's my first time. I'm nervous, so do forgive me. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I know it's still early, but it will be appreciated. After subscribing, turn that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video, and then leave a comment on the comment section below on which videos you would like me to do. I know my content already, just for interest's sake. Just comment also on this video. How was it like? What is it that I need to do better next time, and all of that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.